This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
My God, I saw this story the other day. I was like, that's a friggin' mess. 18-wheeler hauling millions of dimes, which I didn't even know was a thing. Did you know they did this?
No.
I didn't either. Overturned on the highway in Texas. Why would an 18-wheeler just be hauling millions of dimes? Scattering dimes everywhere.
Where were they going? They out of circulation, or are they new dimes? You drop a dime.
Dropping a dime.
Bam.
Yeah. Where do they go?
Once upon a dime, there was a truck full of dimes.
It was 8 million dimes totaled.
That's incredible.
$800,000. Crash happened after the driver veered off the roadway, overcorrected, and then it rolled onto the side.
Tell me about the melee soon after, when everybody was
Trying to grab all the dimes.
Scoop them up.
Officials had to collect them all using their bare hands, vacuums, and rakes. Yeah, because what else are you going to use to pick up a bunch of dimes?
Never thought about it.
You know, I suppose like shovels or whatever, but
take forever.
Yeah, what a pain in the ass.
First time we've ever seen that happen.
I just saw a truck flipped over.
That's a lot of dimes. That many dimes is, well, that's mind-boggling.
I almost came out here with like a bucket so I could fill it up with some dimes.
If you pick up one dime per second, 60 seconds in a minute.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. You calm down over there. It's gonna take a few minutes. They get the dimes picked up before I figure this math problem out. 60 dimes, $6. Is that $6 a minute? 60 minutes, $360. Final answer.
I don't even know what math problem you were trying to do.
One dime a second. 60 dimes a minute times an hour's 300. Is that $360?
So that's 6 times 60.
So if you're there for 10 hours, you've got $3,500 or something.
That's a long day of picking up dimes.
That's too much work for not enough pay. I'm going to keep driving.
But why would they be hauling truckloads of dimes?
My car will not be stopping on a dime to pick up dimes. They're either going to a bank or they're out of circulation. Man, I love dimes. That used to be is that your favorite coin? What's your favorite coin?
I've never thought about it. Hold on. Is this?
Mine's a dime.
This?
You know what this is? Coin Convo.
Oh.
Yeah, total coin combo. Chime in, everybody, on Coin Convo.
Dude, yeah, I would like to know what everybody's...
I'd like to check my math first, and then we'll get into Coin Combo. Because I know I'm wrong.
I need you to write it down. Because I'm so good. You're just yelling it at me too quickly.
32 pie! Pie! Pie!
Trade leave Chicago. Going 30 miles an hour. Carrying dimes.
I got a dime! Dimes! Oh,
No!
God damn. This story is it's just sucking me dry here.
I know. It's the first one out of the gate, dude.
I don't think by the time the cops show up, it'd be worth even. You could say you could grab a couple and say, I was at the great dime disaster of 2025. Outside of that, what are you doing?
I am not. This is not like when a Brinks truck is spilling
like
dollar bills everywhere.
I got. Did we cover that story in Chicago? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if this is enough to get me out of my car.
No, this is not enough to.
I could see what
to get anybody wet.
I could see what was happening, and it would take too long. They catch you.
Yeah.
It's not like you get, a couple of hundies and run into the woods.
Are you telling me
not even worth the time?
These are just uncontained dimes, like they're not in rolls. They're
Gotta be
hanging out in the back, sloshing around. That's crazy to me.
Here, I'll Google. Why do they haul dimes? I don't know how else to say this. See, Google knows all. The phrase "haul dimes" is not a common expression. It refers to the March of Dimes, a fundraising campaign.
No, it doesn't. That's not what we're talking about.
That's what? What are we doing here?
Wrong.
Oh, there
AI.
it is. Yeah, wrong. There, I'm looking at it. Oh my God, that's hilarious. They are I can see why they brought in that giant. What's that thing they stick down the sewer hole with that giant vacuum tube?
Yeah.
They're using that thing.
Vacuum.
Then they got a backhoe. They're scooping them up. Good God.
What a nightmare.
They're gonna sift it like gold, and so they get their dimes back. Wow.
Right.
It's like they spent $2 million to get back $800,000. Like 800 trucks out there trying to get dimes.
I know.
Just let it go, man. Just let it go, dude.
But I never thought about what my favorite coin is.
Oh, dime. I used to have the, the booklets that you put the coins in?
Yeah.
And you collect them. And I had Canadian coins because my grandparents, lived up in Canada. But the dimes, I had the most dimes of anything. I was infatuated with dimes. I just thought they were so cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Shinier than most.
They
I don't
are
know.
shinier than most.
There was one, I think it's called a Scarface dime, which are hard to find. It was a mint, what do they call that when the stamp screws up? What do they call it? They score it? No. Oh my God, my coin combo is weak. They score a coin? No, they stamp it. There's a word for it. Oh, dude, coin combo sucks.
Made errors.
Yeah,
an error coin.
Yeah, when they do what? Somebody help me. Score?
Misstruck.
Oh, struck. They strike. That's what it is. God, that wasn't that hard. Made that really difficult. But that was a collectible, I think. Something around his mouth or something made him look like Scarface. It was a misstrike. And they took it out, or they didn't like the way it looked.
Michelle said it was traveling towards the Dallas area, which does have a branch of the Federal Reserve Bank.
There you go. That's what it was.
Unclear why the dimes were just rolling around in there, though. That's weird. I would say, man.
I think in the movie Cliffhanger with Lithgow and Stallone, they were coming out of Denver with the load of money. That's when they hijacked that jet. Then they got dumped into the Rocky Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever see Cliffhanger?
I'm sure I did.
Fantastic movie. Some of his best work. Yo.
Yeah. The Sacagawea dollar is pretty cool.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
They certainly are. Yeah, the silver dollars are fantastic. I had a few of those. We'd always get one for like Christmas or something.
Do you know that one of there's 2000, the year 2000 Sacagawea golden dollar coin, there's an air one that's worth like over $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, there's one here for $1,600 on eBay, but yeah, crazy.
What was the episode on? The Double Eagle. Rick on Pawn Stars. He met those dudes at the hotel. I'm like, somebody's going to get murdered. I know this is going to go down. The guy had it handcuffed to his briefcase, handcuffed to his wrist, and Rick was going to buy it. Rick offered him like $25 million, but the guy wanted $30 million for the rarest Double Eagle in existence.
Huh?
Go watch that. It was super cool, and the guy wouldn't take the money. At like $25 million because Rick had a guy. Well, Rick was buying it for a guy, I should say. But Rick was trying to do his thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's going to sit in my shop. It's like whatever.
I'm not gonna find anyone to buy this.
It's funny though.
Yeah.
Chum-Lee in the back.
Dimes.
Chum-Lee in the back eating Doritos. So there you go. Did they get all the dimes back?
Looks like it. But I suppose, you wouldn't want to shovel them because it would be too heavy.
Yep, right.
You'd hurt yourself.
Right. Hang out at the Coinstar and catch all the bad guys trying to cash in their dimes.
There'll be like rocks and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
When's the last time you used a Coinstar?
I don't know. I have 2 jugs at home full of coins. I shouldn't say that. Shouldn't tell you.
Yeah, because people are going to come rob your coin jars.
Yeah, I have 2 big jugs. I bet I've got $500 in coins.
Yeah.
We usually cash them in and use them for airplane cocktails
Yeah.
and airport cocktails.
Yeah. Vacation.
And blow it at Chili's and on the airplane.
Yeah.
So that's our fun. It's our fun stuff.
That's what we use ours for too, is vacation stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, maybe they were going to melt them all down and start over. Weren't they going to take the dime out? Or am I thinking of the penny? I thought
penny.
I thought they wanted the dime out too. Maybe I'm wrong.
you'll pry this dime from my cold dead hands.
Yeah. I don't know. Dimes. I think I'd. Well, you're not going to get near it. I mean, you're going to have a cop there in a second. This isn't like money that's blowing a mile down the road,
right?
In Chicago,
right.
It's not going to blow into your backyard. They're going to see you.
Man, how much would that suck? Going to work and you're having to pick up dimes all day.
Look at you and me on the air. We're just deciding how much of an asshole we're going to be. It's not a matter of if we're an asshole.
No.
We're deciding how much of an asshole we're going to. We're going to get all the dimes, or we're just going to take like 20. Not tell anybody.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
I read somewhere that their periods attract bears. The bears can smell the menstruation.
PC2, Florida woman survived a close encounter with a bear while she was walking her dog. She smacked it in the head with a bag of cookies.
Yeah.
And was able to scare it away. And her name is Kristen Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
2 rounds.
Right?
2 rounds of Chrissy Savage. Sends them packing.
Here she is talking about it.
I was looking for the bird in the tree, and then I see a black thing come at my leg, and I thought it was an off-leash dog at first, and then I realized it was a giant bear head. She went across for Ringo, and I just pulled him away, and eventually I had him hanging in the air, dangling around on the leash. So I had him up in the air like this, and she would chase him, so I was spinning in a circle, and that's when I spun around so many times I fell and got my leg cut up pretty good. I had remembered my mom handed me a bag of cookies out of her windows for my kids. When I remembered I had them in my hand, I took the bag and I whacked the bear across the face with it.
Smell the menstruation. She was eating menstruation cookies.
Damn, that bear wanted her dog.
What part of Florida was that? Bears are so thick in Florida.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
Yeah, they're so thick.
Seminole County.
Seminole County.
Yeah.
Where's that at? Is that
Markham Woods area?
Where's that at?
I don't freaking know.
Is that
I'm not the one
Tallahassee?
who lived in Florida.
Sounds like Tallahassee. Tallahassee. Yeah. No, they're thick down there, man. We came across one jogging one day, Pensacola.
The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission confirmed that there's a bear and cubs nearby that area.
Yep.
So, yeah. She's like, I don't blame the bear. See, look at that. She's still like...
Who are you supposed to blame?
Right. She ain't even mad. She ain't even mad. What a nice, sweet lady.
Keep some bear spray with you, man.
Yeah, no kidding. But you guys were on a walk, and it just kind of...
Yeah, it was running across the street.
Yeah.
And, that could have been... I don't know what it could have been. I have no idea. Chrissy was about 30 feet away from it. I was on a bike, and I'm like, bear! And I pedaled away as fast as I could. I'm like, you're on your own, sweetheart.
Tripped her, pushed her down as you...
I pushed her down. It was weird. I took out a life insurance policy on her about a week before we got to Florida. And I'm like, why are you jogging with a fanny pack full of chicken wings? That's a bad idea. A little snack. I just wanted a snack. No, it was weird, man, to see a bear just hauling ass through a neighborhood, but they're just everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah.
Well,
So I don't know what to tell you.
As we continue to grow our habitat into their habitat, it's going to be more and more bear sightings, I'm sure.
Oreo control here, lady. Calm down.
Bag of cookies right to the face.
Some bear spray. Don't poke the bear.
Is this a good time to bring up the gorilla thing since we're doing?
The gorilla story's back. Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
If you've been online at all, the 100 men versus one gorilla debate is on. Is it much of a debate?
It's back.
I don't know that it's much of a debate.
I think it was the Mr. Beast thing was going to set something up and experiment with it or something like that. I think in all the AI simulations, the gorilla kills everybody pretty quickly.
The viral question has dominated conversations across TikTok, X, and Reddit since mid-April, as internet users either try to argue their stance or create memes inspired by the discourse. Tracked the origins of the debate and asked an expert to weigh in and answer the questions once and for all.
Well, if it's like the gorilla in the movies, you'd be toast. Because most of the gorillas in the movies are, pretty badass and just kill everything.
Yeah.
Am I thinking King Kong or just a gorilla?
I think you're thinking King Kong, and we all know you base real life on what you see in movies.
I'll leave your mother out of this.
Which is, don't bring her in, please. I'd like to throw her in front of a gorilla, actually. It's terrible.
Wow.
It's not.
Oh, wow.
That's not true. Did I just make you snot?
It's almost Mother's Day. What are you doing? I wanted meatloaf.
Anyway, it seems to have originated in 2020 in a question posted in the Who Would Win subreddit, a section on Reddit dedicated to discussing who would win in various theoretical fights. It went viral again on TikTok in February 2022 and then resurfaced in early 2025. Yeah. So the trend has since escalated to the point where people have built virtual simulators of 100 men fighting a single gorilla. And I also saw, 1 million men versus 100 gorillas. There was a simulation of that, too.
Well, the first wave is probably going to get smoked. The first wave of dudes. I mean, are they allowed to have an axe or something?
There's
just
no weapons.
Bare hands.
It's bare hands.
Oh, yeah, you're stupid.
You're not going to win.
You're going to get towed. Well, the gorilla's going to know you're
just
not.
Just rip your arms out.
Yeah. Rip your own arm off and beat the gorilla with it.
It's just, you don't stand a chance.
No. Gorillas are like...
They're so strong, dude.
Yes.
I don't think...
Yes. They can run like 80 miles an hour and they can bench press. If they could bench press...
They're just going to squash your head and be done with it.
I'll bet a gorilla could bench press 4,000 pounds. If you could set him up on a bench press. I guarantee it.
I'm going to ask Google. How much can a gorilla bench press?
They're huge. They're gnarly, dude.
All right. Shut up.
Theoretically... I'll say 8,000 pounds. Okay,
this is crazy.
Not that much.
This is obviously speculation. We haven't had a gorilla actually bench press anything. Estimates ranging from range.
He keeps throwing the barbell across the room full of weights. He doesn't know to just lift it. He throws it.
It says anywhere from 890 to 4,753 pounds.
Yeah, now you're cooking.
And this one says a silverback gorilla can lift 4,000 pounds.
Oh, man.
On a bench press.
That's crazy. So like a deadlift. Maybe he'd be easier to coax into a deadlift. But I wouldn't want to be anywhere near it.
But you're not, dude, you are not going to live.
What do you think, Paul? 100 men versus one gorilla. What's your thesis on that?
I mean,
the first wave. I would not be one of the first.
I wouldn't want to be the first one there.
Right. The first 30 dudes are going to get just vaporized.
All 100 dudes are getting vaporized.
Yeah, I don't see how you could. I mean, you only have so many guys grab a leg.
What are you going to do with the leg?
Before you run out of room. And then what are you going to do with the leg?
Like, you grabbed it, now what?
Yeah, see, everybody's got a plan until they grab a leg of a gorilla.
And what are you going to do? You going to punch a gorilla?
Hell
no,
no.
Do you think your punch is going to do anything to a gorilla's head?
I'm going to tickle him on his tushy. No, not a chance. Not a chance. And 100 men versus a gorilla. Hello?
I may not be a gorilla, but I'll gladly beat off 100 men.
Okay.
I'm going to lie. I wish I would have thought of that. Not going to lie. No, why are we? How did we get here? What are we doing this for? What's this all about?
Something fun to talk about instead of all the other crap that's online.
It is kind of a good question. It is kind of a good question.
Yeah.
I'd like to just be back there with a clipboard and take notes and count the casualties.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what's the Toto song? What's the Toto line I'm thinking of? There's nothing that 1,000,000 men or more could ever do. Down in Africa, resting gorilla. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. Resting gorilla in Africa. I'm a good singer. No, really, it's true. I just didn't know what they were singing about.
Yeah.
Now we know what they're singing about. I bet even if the guys knew how to box, it wouldn't help.
No.
Even like martial arts skills wouldn't overcome the sheer tenacity and attitude of a gorilla. How tall is a normal gorilla standing up? Like 8 feet? I don't know. It's not even the size.
No.
It's just the pure strength.
A Western gorilla, 4.4 feet.
Oh. No.
What's their reach?
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah, I don't
know. If you could get 100 guys.
So adult male gorillas can weigh up to 440 pounds and can reach a height of 6 feet when standing on two legs.
You'd think he could just snap an arm, though.
Yeah.
If he got a hold of it. That'd be
Right.
like a toothpick to him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So tallest gorilla ever recorded was a mountain gorilla silverback, 6 feet 5 inches tall.
Okay.
This gorilla was shot, of course, in May 1938. Arm span of 8 feet 10 inches.
Wow.
There you go.
Yeah. Chest measured 6 feet 6 inches and weighed 483 pounds.
So if you could get all 100 guys somehow to like completely in perfect coordination jump on it, maybe.
A gorilla's bite force is around 1,300 pounds per square inch.
What is that again?
1,300 pounds per square inch, the bite force.
Oh, crap.
Human bite force is 160.
Oh, my God. That's impressive.
He's just snapping your bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're...
It's just like a chicken nugget.
Dude.
So,
That's a stronger bite force than a lion.
Yeah. So if you had 100 guys, say they average 250 pounds apiece, what are you looking at, 20,000 pounds on top of a 400-pound item, 500, 600-pound item? Maybe. But you'd have to be very coordinated. I don't know, man. How about 100 women? Man, I've known some real mean bitches. I don't know what that meant. How about 100 women on their period?
Oh, my God.
Because you are ferocious on your period.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You get pissy when you're on your period.
Being pissy and ferocious are two different things.
Well, what is it, ferocious or pissy? Are you ferissy?
First of all, what happens on my period is that I have the patience of a normal person with you.
Oh.
So it's
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm operating at a baseline patience of a normal person. I'm not handling you with the kid gloves that I usually have.
You got bigger problems to deal with.
No, I just don't have the ability.
I think you can tune me out.
Is this a new topic?
Yeah.
So, someone wants to do 1,000 men versus one gorilla on meth. Okay.
One gorilla on meth? Yeah, my money's really on the gorilla.
Leave the gorilla alone.
Get a 600-pound coked up gorilla in a room with me? No. Hell no.
Oh, no.
Oh. I keep thinking of King Kong.
Yeah.
I would think half your guys would run away after you'd see the first 30 get annihilated.
Right. I mean, you don't stand a chance. I mean, what's their endurance like, though? That's a good question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the gorilla's endurance.
Yeah.
Right. Would he get tired? That's a good question. Well, now some idiot's probably going to do a pay-per-view and get a real gorilla, and we're going to torture it like a bullfight.
They possess a muscle composition optimized for bursts of power and strength rather than prolonged endurance.
Yeah.
Their muscles are packed with fast twitch fibers.
I mean, what would you do if a gorilla, the first guy that ran into the gorilla literally ripped his head off? I mean, literally physically ripped his head off of his shoulders. What would you do?
Oh, I'm not even there.
Yeah.
I'm watching it on TV.
Right.
I'm nowhere near the scene, dude. No, it's. I suppose there's. The men would have adrenaline going for them, but
you know,
that ain't gonna help you.
Think of the animal rights. Why don't we just leave the effing gorilla alone?
That's what I said.
I know.
I mean, even if you go for a soft tissue, like you do the eyeballs,
She's not going to let it go.
There's no way.
Hand the gorilla a smartphone.
It would. You just. You'd have
right.
to.
That stuns it.
You'd have to be so perfectly highly coordinated. Everything would have to go perfectly because you need a war plan, like you're invading, Poland.
Yeah.
You have to. We're going to lose 30% of our forces in the first wave, dude, because of ultrasonic laser, mines and drones, and there's statistical loss in the guerrilla fight of 30% of arms and legs.
Okay.
And by the way, do you think they did this back in the Roman Colosseum? You think they threw 100 gladiators in with a gorilla? Were there gorillas back then?
Oh my God.
I don't know.
It's a logical question.
No, it's not. Of course, there were gorillas back then.
Okay. Well, I don't. Well, here's the thing, though. That's not true. I mean, we've had the tortoise, the hard-shelled tortoise, has been around since dinosaurs, but I don't know if gorillas have been. Were gorillas around with dinosaurs
during the Roman days? Were the Romans around with dinosaurs? Are you having trouble with your timeline today?
Paul, start talking about stereos.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Part of my tough stance on immigration, Taco Tuesdays will be changed to Pizza Pthursday.
Hey! I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella, and anchovy. I like pizza with salami, extra cheese, and oregano. I like pizza with tomato. I like pizza. We like pizza. We like pizza in the morning. We like pizza every day. We like pizza in the evening. We like pizza anyway. I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella, and anchovy. I like pizza with salami, eggs and cheese and oil.
I've never seen you eat a slice. To you it's just a drink. Pizza is my life. Pizza is my life. Ten glass deep dish, double pepperoni, and the stuffed crust, no anchovies, pizza rolls, bagel bites, cheesy crusts, what I like, but it in the oven. I don't care, I'm not very picky, warm and delicious, spicy, stinky, cut it into 8 squares or triangles, all I really want is pizza to me.
Hello, everybody. Happy Pizza Thursday. Let's see. Then we have a couple news stories. A man accused of secretly filming employees of a pizza shop in Pawcatuck, Connecticut, has been arrested. Stonington police arrested Michael Aruda, 46, April 16th. Faces 12 acts of voyeurism with malice. According to court docs, he set up his phone in the bathroom of Pizza Lady, recording 9 different women.
Pizza Lady had it coming.
From 2021 to 2024.
She's saucy.
The first incident happened in March 2021, most recent in September 2024. Released on bond. He's back in court in June. What a creeper. Yeah.
It never ends well. And you always get caught.
See, this is why people don't want to go out, too. They don't want to be filmed in the bathroom.
But I don't mind. I mean, my balls are nothing to write home about, but I'm not ashamed or afraid.
That's weird because I have written home about your balls. Dear Mom.
Sad balls. The end. Sad man balls. Well, thanks, Jim. Appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. I'll write letters all day about your balls. Shelby County deputy, this is Memphis, Tennessee, went above and beyond the call of duty delivering a pizza after the delivery driver was hurt in a crash. The wreck involved two vehicles, and it was on April 11th, about 9:20 p.m. One of the drivers, pizza delivery driver, en route to deliver a pizza when the collision happened. Driver had to be transported to the hospital to be treated for his injuries, but deputies were like, hot damn, let's get this pizza out. Deputy Hugo Boom. Yeah, I guess. Grabbed the pizza and a 2-liter soda. Made the delivery himself. Wouldn't that suck if you were hanging out at your house, getting stoned as hell, waiting for the pizza delivery guy, and the goddamn cops show up with your pizza? Weed smoke rolls out of your house?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
He feels like he's entitled to 3-4 slices.
Yeah.
Like, we requisition this pizza.
Be like,
I said, was there a full pizza? Was there a full pizza?
Sheriff's office said that when Deputy Hugo Boom arrived at the customer's door, pizza in hand, the family was shocked and deeply touched. Why were they deeply touched? They were relieved to hear that the delivery driver would be okay and amazed that their order still made it to the door, thanks to 2 caring deputies who went the extra mile. But they secretly bitched online that their pizza was cold. No, I'm kidding. Wouldn't surprise me. Hey, on the other pizza news, Pizza Hut having a rough go of it.
Uh-oh.
Pizza slut.
Oh, no.
Their sales have dropped a bunch. Yeah.
God, we haven't had a Pizza Hut in months now.
You're the problem.
We are the problem.
Yeah. Because you were living on Pizza Hut for a minute there.
Well, we don't live on it, but it's the one we get delivered. I mean, I don't know. We don't have a problem. We ain't got no beef with the Hut. Yeah. We like it.
Yeah.
Really? Are they slumping right now? Or is it pizza overall?
Their sales shrunk by 2% in the first 3 months of 2025.
Wow.
And they were expected to just be a 0.1% dip, so that's pretty bad.
Change their sauce or anything, didn't it?
Same store sales slid 5%.
What's going on?
So that's bad.
I know. I mean, clearly there's not as many as there used to be Huts, as it were. And the Hut design's kind of going away. They
changed it all up.
They become insurance offices or title buildings. But yeah, I haven't noticed a drastic change in Pizza Hut. I think about it.
They haven't really kept up, though, with, like, you think about Domino's and Little Caesars and all, like, the marketing and all the stuff that they put out there, and Pizza Hut's kind of slacking off there.
Price and marketing, probably.
I think so.
Double whammy.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I was trying to think... we get some breadsticks. $25 or something. I don't know, but to me that's typical. But they don't. As far as advertising, you're right about that. They've kind of slipped under the radar there.
Yeah, nothing like.
I mean, you're definitely not. Like a Papa John's. I mean, not even in the same ballpark.
Right.
It seems like ad budget. Maybe I'm missing something.
Maybe I don't know, but I feel the same way.
The only ads I see are Shack ads.
So,
what pizza commercials do you... Well, you don't watch regular TV.
I don't. But, I get the ads on the internet machine. The ads I see on the internet machine, Domino's. I see so much Domino's online. God, pretty much exclusively, that's the pizza joint I see advertised online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm having a hard time thinking of another one that I see a commercial for. So yeah, there you go. I don't know what's going to happen.
Everybody's out pizza in the Hut.
Well,
I don't know. I don't have a problem with them, but I'm not a pizza snob, so I'm pretty easy going with pizza.
Says many restaurant chains are struggling as inflation-weary customers pare back their spending even further in an uncertain economic climate.
I was just going to say, sure. I wonder if because I always say that frozen pizza is getting better and better. I mean, and you get your favorites, and you're gonna load the freezer, man.
We had that story last week where frozen pizza sales are up.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Because of the economy.
Yeah.
And so, or the perceived risk of recession.
I mean, the only time, granted, dude, we order a pizza is when we forgot to put a frozen pizza in the freezer. At home.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So.
Yeah, because I put so much onion and mushroom on my frozen pizzas at home. But and we like the same thing, so it's easy for us. But, yeah,
that's nice.
Would I take a good frozen pizza over a Pizza Hut? I guess. If I had a pothole pizza from Quick Trip, yeah.
We are hooked on those Milton cauliflower pizzas from Costco.
Yeah.
The crispiness of it and the way the crust tastes is just, it's awesome.
I mean, and I'm not picking on Pizza Hut. That's anybody.
Yeah.
Because we generally just have pizza there for, the weird time we want to be.
I will say the last time we had Pizza Hut, I was like, damn, this is really good.
Yeah.
We got like the fire roasted tomatoes on there and the caramelized onions and whatever. And I was impressed at how good it was, but it was also like, it was like $25.
Oh, well, go look at the pizza freezer section there's like 800.
100%.
Your bigger problem is just it's almost like beer when you go to the craft beer section.
There's so much.
If you don't know the beer, you probably tend to not try it.
Right. Well, and if you look for flyers and wait for sales on those frozen pizzas, I mean, you can save a ton of money.
Little Caesars is not exactly my favorite pizza. I'm just speaking for me. But the price, really appealing.
Oh, my God,
for
sure.
That makes me want to eat it, which is why I, if it's there and I got $5, I get one.
I've said it a million times, but Little Caesars reheated the next day. The skillet is the best freaking zaw. It's so good.
Is it Little Caesars bigger than everybody, right?
What, bigger how?
Sales.
Oh.
Stores. Yeah, pretty sure. Pretty sure I know my pizza business. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think there's more.
Hunt Brothers Pizza.
I think there's more Little Caesars than McDonald's.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has over 10,000 locations. Domino's is the largest pizza chain by sales, but Hunt Brothers has the most locations.
I've never heard of Hunt Brothers.
Neither have I.
All right.
Little Caesars not in the top 10.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I guess you don't know. Take that.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Damn.
Do you like your pizza cut in squares or slices?
Well, you know what? I would prefer squares. Yeah.
Me too. We had that cozy pizza, last weekend out there at Whispers, and they cut it in the squares. That's probably because you got more people there, I guess. I don't even know what the science is behind that. But dude, that middle piece, middle square, I swear to God, is the greatest thing you can ever eat.
You know what else I like about cutting
It's
pizzas in squares?
Gooey. Everything's like melting to the center.
Yeah.
It is the greatest thing ever.
I like the little tiny corner pieces.
I don't mind the corners.
Like you'll get.
Yep.
It's like a little sliver of a triangle, and it's almost like all crust, but it'll be like one little sliver of cheese on there.
Little nub.
Why is that so good?
Little pizza bites.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
Love it.
Yeah, I
favorite.
like the squares too, man.
Yeah, I'll take squares.
Oh, look, we bonded over this.
Okay, well, I guess I need to order a Pizza Hut. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, man, I tell you, the price is really attractive. I mean, I can get a pothole for like $8.50. It's, I mean, I can get 3 pizzas for the price of delivery.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty attractive.
Right. Hunt Brothers pizzas are at BP gas stations.
Oh, okay. God, I haven't been to a BP in forever. Gets quick trips across the street. Oh, look at me. I'm just engineered, man. Just brainwashed. I'm sorry, BP. I'm sorry. Hunt Brothers, whoever you are, I apologize. Hello.
Hello. So you said you don't know what Hunt Brothers Pizza is.
Never even heard of it.
So a lot of times you'll find Hunt Brothers in gas stations. So they have this, you have like your whatever 8-inch pizza. Well, they have like a quarter 8-inch pizza, and it's called a hunka pizza. So you'll see Hunt Brothers hunka pizza.
A hunta pizza.
Yeah, okay.
A hunta pizza.
So like truck stops and things like that is typically where you will find them. They'll have their own little section.
Man, what would we do without you guys?
How do you rate Hunt? How do you rate the Hunt slice?
It's okay. It's gas station pizza.
Right.
It's not Casey's gas station pizza. It's just like it's better. I'm not a fan of quick trip pizza because not to be overly informative, but it smells the same going out that it smells going in. So I try not to eat quick trip pizza.
Yeah. I got a doctor and a pizza critic on the phone.
Getting to know Blinker Guy very well.
Getting to know you. You got to get that pizza fresh too. Sometimes it sits in there for an hour too long. Okay, very cool, dude. Thank you.
Thank you. Do you have a cold?
Your blinkers on.
I certainly do. I'm getting over the remnants of whatever the kids on the bus gave me. So.
Well, I hope you feel better soon.
All right, man. Thank you.
Me too. Bye.
Blinker guy. Hello? Hello?
Good morning, JJO family.
What's up, bud?
Hi.
I tell you why Pizza Hut isn't making their nut is because they've torn down all the old Pizza Huts and they put up these little ones to where they're drive-throughs. You can't go in and get a salad no more. You can't go in and relax and have a soda, pizza, and a salad.
So they've
taken all those old restaurants out.
Yeah.
Right, and I love the Pizza Hut salad bar was the jam.
It was good.
Oh my God, I loved it.
Yeah. You could go there on your lunch hour, get the salad bar and a slice, and it was perfect, dude. It was, not anymore.
Nope, and I'm sure they did it so they can, they don't have as much staff.
Right, exactly. Well, and the orders are coming in on the app and whatever. Yeah, it's all about cutting down on people. Because I get it. People are hard to find and hard to retain and whatever else, but
I do go for Pizza Hut's pizza. They have stepped up. I think they've stepped up their game. Their deep dish is pretty good.
Right
That's
on, brother. Right on, brother.
All right.
Have a good day.
Last time you think you were in a Pizza Hut? I can't even remember. That's where I've got my first beer with a fake ID. I know that. Lowered my voice and said hello. I think it was 15. Been drinking a long time.
That explains some things.
I'm here on business. My friend Terry closing the deal on an aluminum plant in town. We're thinking about reworking. It'd be like a refreshing cocktail.
It's too much. You don't need the backstory. Yeah. Just order a beer.
I got this idea. State Fair. Do you think you can bring me some beer?
Last time I was at a pizza Hut, it was probably, I think it was when we were on vacation in Colorado. I think we stopped in a Pizza Hut.
Yeah. Yeah, there's very few around.
Mm-hmm.
Very few around.
I feel like that was the last.
And I think the new one here on Mineral Point Road they turned into. I don't think that's a sit down. That's a multi-use building now.
Is it?
Well, it was just a standalone.
I used to go over there.
We used to go over there all the time.
Yeah.
Yep. And that is now. They're smart. They put 2-3 other businesses in there to pay for the Pizza Hut.
Yeah. Well, dude, I mean, salad bar alone, like, the lack of salad bar availability sucks. There used to be
everywhere
salad bars
yes.
at every dang restaurant.
That's damn right.
And now it's like you can't find them anywhere. Deeks and Stoughton.
Now you get the house salad, and I'm starving.
You know?
Could you bring me some more lettuce?
And like, especially like sometimes places will have them like for dinner or whatever. But
Right.
yeah, lunchtime Deeks and Stoughton has been like one of the only places I can find that has a friggin' salad bar, and it's good.
Then you get up to Green Acres is the place to be.
That's
Sauk
so weird.
City is the life for me.
Because I just brought that up to my friend Patty the other day.
That's a great
I
salad
was like,
bar.
we should go out to Green Acres.
Yeah.
Wild. You're in my brain and I hate it.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, often get down in the Beloit area. There's called a Tilly's down here, and it's about the thinnest pizza I think I've ever seen. And the biggest piece on there's like a silver dollar.
Oh, dude, that sounds like my jam. Tilly's?
Yeah, it's Tilly's, Tilly's, whatever.
Okay.
Yep. Pizza Hut though, boy, when I had a couple of depression days 10 years ago, you ordered a big box by yourself for a couple of days, and you can gain weight fast doing that.
Yeah, well, there's
one piece of pizza, you'd eat all the breadsticks, and by the second little dessert thing, you just lick the frosting off and pass out. I haven't had Pizza Hut in like 4 years now. It's like 25 pounds.
Yeah, I hear. Oh, for sure.
Good for you,
I hear these stories. I mean, you got to really be an F up to screw pizza up. Is my philosophy. So it comes down to marketing and price.
Totally.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think Pizza Hut's making any drastic changes. Why would they? They're a $1 billion company.
Right.
Exactly.
You know? All right, thanks, man.
Have a good one. I miss you.
Let's make any drastic.
Hello?
Hey, Johnny.
Yeah.
Hey, good pizza place. There's one in Beaver Dam. It's a small little pizza place. Best pizza around. Called Park Plaza.
I think I've had that pizza before. I think I had a ham. I think I had a ham pizza in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes,
they
I know
used
it.
a bag.
Yep.
They put a bag over the pizza and best pizza around.
Yep. You're accurate about that. I had a ham mushroom up there once. I didn't even. Who was I with? That was a couple of years ago. Yes, we were in the dining room with the little chair.
Yep.
Yep, we were there.
It's a small little place.
Yep.
It's always packed.
Yep. It's like a old. Was that an old? I don't. Taco Bell. What was? You know what it used to be? That building's very unusual.
Not off.
Or like a dry cleaner or something. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I mean it's right over by the movie theater.
Fantastic, fantastic call, dude. That's great pizza. That's good. That is good small town homemade pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very good call.
Awesome. Thank you.
We're gonna end it right there,
Yep,
dude.
you guys have a good day.
All right. Thank you, brother man.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.